Hello and welcome to IU NewsNet Daily. I'm Sasha Sears. Today you'll hear about your last chance to see the IU opera Candide, and we'll update you on the two missing IU students last seen at Lake Monroe. And as IU's Little 500 race approaches the finish line, I'll tell you about some special guests that will be cheering in the stands. NewsNet Daily begins now. A baby in Monroe County was surrendered to the Safe Haven Baby Box last week, making it the first ever in the county. Firefighters were immediately alerted by alarm and tended to the baby in less than a minute. The box, located at the Monroe Fire Protection District, was implemented last December. The team provided medical attention to the newborn until the paramedics took the baby to the hospital for further evaluation. Safe Haven Baby Boxes provide safe and legal options for parents in need of surrendering a baby anonymously. The boxes remain temperature controlled and lock automatically after outside doors closes. And an update on Tuesday's story: the bodies of two missing IU students last reportedly seen Saturday at Lake Monroe were found Tuesday morning, according to the Indiana Department of Natural Resources press release. Conservation officers located and recovered the bodies of the victims at 11:23 a.m. east of Paintown Marina, roughly 10 miles out from the IU campus. Siddhant Shah, 19, and Aryan Vaidu, 20, went missing on Saturday after friends said they went underwater and never came back up. Former IU fine art professor Dora Nutella died April 11th in a fatal car accident on the Indiana Toll Road. According to Indiana State Police, Nutella, 66 years old, was the front seat passenger of an SUV that crashed into a UPS semi. State police say Nutella was dead upon impact. The drivers of both vehicles were not hurt in the crash. Nutella taught sculpting at the IU South Bend campus. You may recognize her work in front of the memorial stadium titled Spirits of IU. The almost 5,000-pound bronze sculpture depicts 5 student athletes coming together. Students and faculty across both campuses have come together themselves to celebrate Nutella's life and artistry. And in honor of Holocaust Remembrance Day, Chabad at IU introduces a survivor of Auschwitz and hard labor camps, Helga Melmed, as their event speaker. The event will take place April 23rd from 5 to 6 p.m. at the President's Hall in the Media School. During the one-hour event, Melmed will tell her story being at the camp and of her continual resilience almost 80 years after the camp's liberation. The event is free, but attendees must RSVP online at chabadiu.com. And in case you're looking for something other than Little Five this weekend, the IU Musical Arts Center finishes out its spring opera, Candide, on Friday the 21st through the 22nd at 7:30 p.m. Broken up into 2 acts, French writer Voltaire's imagined story of a wealthy young girl traveling from one misadventure to the next includes love, war, and everything in between. Composed by Leonard Bernstein, the show keeps a funny, fast-paced take on Voltaire's satire. IU student tickets start at $10 and can be purchased in person or online at operaballet.indiana.edu. And now, turning to sports, I've got some special Little 500 guests to talk about, but first, here's an IU baseball recap. Indiana baseball achieved a 7-3 victory over number 10 Louisville in front of a national audience yesterday at Bart Kaufman Field. Louisville initially opened the scoring, but Indiana responded with a 5-run third inning that set the tone for the rest of the game. Brock Tibbetts and Devin Taylor each drove in 2 RBIs to help secure the win. Senior Peter Ceruto also played a key role, setting up the first run with a sacrifice bunt and extending his reached base streak to an impressive 37 games. The team is back on the road today to play Cincinnati at 6 p.m. And with only 3 weeks left of school, Indiana football closed out their spring training this past weekend. Coach Tom Allen said that they made a lot of progress, but he still wants to develop roughness within the team. There are 2 quarterbacks this season, Brendan Sorsby and Taven Jackson, but no starter has been named. Coach Allen said they have a lot of work ahead of them.
You can see out there that they both have skills. They can both throw it, they can both run it. And so that's going to be a big part of what we want to be able to do, is be able to take advantage of their skill sets and maximize our run game and our throw game. So I think that the bottom line is going to be who's able to do that to the highest level, protect the football, and move our team down the field.
And I'm sure everyone's heard that the Little 500 bike race is this weekend, but what you might not know is who's attending, rain or shine. Do the Wilkie Sprints sound familiar? They were a female cyclist team that competed in the Little 500 race on April 22, 1988. And now the team is reuniting 35 years later to be honored as the race's first victorious winners. The four women will serve as grand marshals for both the men's and women's races. The competition begins April 21st and continues through the 22nd. And one more thing before we go. TikTok user Barry Enderwick puts the age-old question, what sounds good to eat to rest? Well, with the help of ChatGPT, that is. Known as Sandwiches of History, Enderwick has created a 300,000-person following online by making and tasting sandwiches from different countries and time periods. But now he's branching out into the future, asking artificial intelligence software ChatGPT to make a recipe. Take a look.
Yes, it's AI Friday here on Sandwiches of History. Into some melted butter, we have to put a chicken breast. Season it with salt and pepper and cook it for 10 minutes. Then we cook sliced banana in the same pan for about 3 minutes. Another slice of cheddar cheese. Then back into the pan to toast and melt. Okay, let's give this hot mess of a sandwich the banana chicken cheddar melt a go. That's not bad.
I don't know if I'm quite adventurous yet to give that a go, but I saw another video of his where he had egg and Nutella on a sandwich, so I guess there's all different types of opportunities out there for a new sandwich. And that's a wrap for today's IU NewsNet Daily. Tune in for the latest updates on all Hoosier news and sports. Be sure to follow us on Instagram at IUNND. For IU NewsNet Daily, I'm Sasha Sears. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you tomorrow.